You must agree with me that there are so many downsides to being a doctor. Occasionally you get a few perks. I think amongst different professionals, doctors have that rare privilege of being able to see both the physical and perhaps sometimes the psychological part of the patients. So yesterday I had the chance to see a middle-aged lady who had come in with her concerns. Obviously we'll take the history, then when it was down to the examination time, something I've learned over time is that if I've got a patient with a tattoo, I kind of dutifully read what the tattoo says. And occasionally it's just blabs, something personal to them, but sometimes you find the one that translates beyond the person who's got the tattoo. So she had a couple on her body, one on the upper arm, covered by her short sleeve, but at the point that I needed to examine her, I could read off a little bit, and her messages were a bit more inspiring. She didn't know she was passing a message, but obviously it was my duty to examine and then read off and take an inspiration from it. So there was the first one that she had. It says, you live the life you have, but you have to fight for the life you want. And that was nice. That was like a Sunday tonic, like a sermon to me. And then she had the other one on her belly, which basically said, things are not always what they seem. So it's not usual stance to have tattoos that make sense. Like if you've seen a few, you know that most people just draw or put things that are not really relevant to you, who is the third party in their own world. But after the examination was all done, I got her back on her seat, and this lady, just before she left, she said, okay, said it was pleasant seeing me, a black doctor. And that was like a good end to a good consultation. Well, she was black, so I should just add it there. So it's a privilege, like I said earlier. Sometimes you've got the physical, the spiritual, the psychological beat of your patients. And that's what makes the profession different, doesn't it? My name is Dr. Gilbera. I'm the GP with a special interest in YouTube.